Hello and welcome to Rule of Three's video review for Mario Kart 8, a racer game from Nintendo for the Wii U only. Nice to see some Wii U getting some love in a review lately. Everything doesn't come out for Wii U. So once again, this is not the 8th entry in the Mario Kart franchise, despite its title. This is like entry 10 or 11, I forget. But they call it 8 because it's apparently the 8th in the numbered series, and they're not counting like Mario Kart DS and stuff like that. Anyway. While it's pretty much the same old Mario Kart, there are some new additions in terms of gameplay and awesomeness, and this is definitely one of the better ones, if not the best entry in the Mario Kart franchise to date. So I notice I skipped story because there is no story in Mario Kart 8. It's a racing game. Deal with it. Anyway, so gameplay-wise, it's very unchanged from the, original Mario Karts and previous ones. You pick a racer out of their roster, which is ginormous and pretty cool. You pick a kart, and this is where it kind of gets different from previous entries, from at least the ones I've played, is you pick a racer, and when you get your kart, you choose the body from, pre-select. You then get to choose your wheel, and you get to choose your gliding apparatus. And what this does is allows you to kind of customize the stats of your car. So, while your body may have a little higher top speed and, low traction or turning or handling or whatever, you might take a wheel that, maybe doesn't give you even more top speed, but balances out your handling a little bit more. And the same with the gliding apparatus for that part. Is, you customize that a little bit more, allowing you to build your own kart. And this is a cool addition, while, it's not going to really change anybody from just picking defaults for the most part. It does add a little level of customization so you can have the kart of your dreams and plays to the way, you like to play. After you choose your kart, you choose the difficulty if you're playing single player. Once again, it's 50, 100, and 150cc, and then you choose from one of 8 types of cups. The top 4 cups being the new tracks from Mario Kart 8, and the bottom ones being, the retro 4 races from previous games. All of the races are fun. I love the old ones. They always choose the best ones from the old ones, and I'm always glad to see those ones always come back. And the new ones are awesome. They're probably some of the better tracks in Mario Kart history. I haven't really done one that I decided I despise with a fiery passion yet, and I've done all of them, so that's good. Except Rainbow Road, but that's a different kind of angry at that one. But all the tracks are cool, and the new thing with this one is zero gravity. There are parts in the game to where you'll get like a 0G thing on the bottom of your kart, and you can go on walls, and you go upside down, and you do other kind of fun stuff. And while, it's, the gimmick of this one, it's still fun, and it's, it allows them to do a lot more with the level design than with previous Mario Kart. So you get kind of more of a F-Zero kind of feel to those parts, which is kind of cool. And it's all fun, and it's a good addition. I can't, it'd be interesting to see what they do next, because 0G seems to be, I think, the last thing they can really add to the tracks. But who knows? I could be wrong. While you're in these races, obviously, you race off against 16 other players to get first. In order to mess with people and get in front of people, you can get items. And these items range from being highly useful, like a blue shell, to being very, very pathetic, like, I don't know, green shell or a banana at the wrong possible time. And they've added a couple new items. The big 3 items that I want to mention are the horn, which does an AoE around your character that knocks people down, and it's just around your character. Now the other useful thing this item does is it actually counters blue shells if you're in the lead, which is very, very important if you know what blue shells do to you. Now the odds of you having a horn while in first place are very, very slim. I've done it, and it works miracles, because usually you only get 1 blue shell around, and if you have the horn to counter it, you're pretty good for the rest of the race. While it's not overpowered in any sense, because the odds of you getting it in first place are virtually zilch, you can do it, but it's probably not going to happen. It's just a nice little counter to the blue shell. The other new item is a boomerang, which you throw, it goes in a straight line, and it comes back, and then you throw it again, it goes in a straight line, and it comes back, and then 3 times, and then it goes away. I think it's probably the least useful one. It's kind of like a green shell, but at least it's a set track, so if you throw it, it's going to go where it's intended. And then it comes back, so you can actually potentially hit somebody on the way back, which is kind of cool. The other new item is a piranha that you can put on the front of the cart, and it eats hazardous things in front of you, as well as eating hazardous carts in front of you, and then spits them out to the side or behind you. Fun item. Those items, all the items are kind of fun, and none of them are really, you know, game destroying. In fact, I think some of them have been balanced to make the game a little more fun, but still have, you know, like bullet bill and blue shells to help equalize things. And it's fun. Multiplayer, there's actually an online multiplayer on this one. I don't think that was in the other ones. I'm pretty sure it was. I could be wrong on that. I know it was in Mario Kart DS, but like fully integrated 2-player online, and it's awesome. It's one of the things I've been wanting Mario Kart to do, so I can play with my family in Texas, and now I can. And Mario Kart is awesome for family because it's just an awesome racing game. So, on terms of gameplay, like I said, the gameplay is solid. The controls and handling of the karts are really great, and I couldn't really find a fault in Mario Kart 8's gameplay, other than it being maybe the same thing. That's about the only thing I think of. Is it's pretty much the same thing but different. Yeah. So Mario Kart 8 is, like I said earlier, it's probably one of the best entries in the franchise to date. I am giving Mario Kart 8 a buy rating. It is one of the games, if you have a Wii U, go get it if you haven't. Unfortunately, I did this review, I think, a little too late. Nintendo, I think they're still running a deal. If you buy Mario Kart 8 on the Wii, you get a free game. The choices are pretty decent if you don't have like a couple of them. I think it's worth picking up now than later. If you don't have a Wii U, this is definitely another addition to the why you should go buy a Wii U. I think this is the 3rd or 4th game I've reviewed for the Wii U that I said go buy. It's definitely building a solid library, and it's only going to get better from everything I've seen. So now's, I think, the time to go get a Wii U if you don't have one. It's definitely getting to that point. That's it for this review. Make sure to check out ruleof3.com for all the news, updates, and Trifecta Gaming podcast that we post on Sundays for all your gaming news that you care about, and only the news you care about, which is really only the news I care about that I think you care about, you know. But I'm hoping I'm hitting, you know, getting it right, because I don't like doing clickbait to get people to get to the site. I will never do it. It's just not my style. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to get all our updates on our videos and all of that good stuff on YouTube. Thanks for listening, everybody. Next week is going to be another game. There's still no real new games coming out. I'm hoping to get my hands on either Sniper Elite 3. I might redo the Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zero review since that got corrupted and I was unable to do it. Or possibly One Piece, the new One Piece game. We'll see what I get my hands on. That's what I'm hoping, though. Once again, thanks for listening, everybody, and always remember to trust in the rule of 3.